Love Beavis and Butthead.
I've seen that.
You have?
Yeah. I think the shuttle's in it.
Yeah.
And they had the scene where they were playing inside the facility, and that thing had to go in and out, in and out, in and
Doing
out.
the docking, yeah.
Yeah. They had so much fun practicing docking that, yeah, it got to their heads.
Yeah, they were like, they're great at this. They're using a backup.
I didn't even know they made a Beavis and Butthead space movie.
It
I should have known about this.
It's on Paramount Plus. So
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, so.
We'll cover this in a future After Dark episode. Speaking of, we have started recording After Dark. Chad, what are we doing here?
Well, before we begin, don't forget to watch the show that we just shot, episode 6. We talked about how SpaceX might be in trouble with their super duper overvalued IPO. But let's get things going. What we do at After Dark is a grab bag of just kind of random space talk. And I just want to tell everybody that the Nancy Grace Roman telescope just went vertical here at the Kennedy Space Center. And it's going to be outfitted to launch on a Falcon Heavy. So it's nice to see the hardware here, and it's all ready to go.
Now, what's that one going to be taking up?
What's it going to be taking of?
But it's going to be taking up when it launches. What are they going to be carrying up?
That is a great question. I don't know. I thought I did. We can all, yeah, we can just look. Somebody in the comments is just going to...
All right, Chad, I have a random question for you. What is your favorite rocket?
Mine of all time is the Titan II rocket.
No,
I actually...
This is the part of the show where Chad leaves the screen to go find a prop item in the background. And there it is.
So did you build
that is the
yourself?
Titan II rocket,
Oh,
which
beautiful.
spearheaded the Gemini program, the program before Apollo.
Does this come off?
Two-man capsule.
Oh, yeah. The capsule comes off.
Now you built
yeah.
this, right?
It's supposed to be glued on, but I did not glue the pieces on, so the rocket could do a unplanned disassembly.
Nice. So only two can fit into that capsule right there.
Yeah.
Barely.
The Mercury spacecraft before it, which looks like that, only could seat one, and that's where Alan Shepard was the first U.S. astronaut into suborbit. Then John Glenn went into orbit with the same capsule a little bit later, but on an Atlas SLV rocket. So that's kind of the story of all of that. If you would like to learn more about spaceflight history, check out my channel, Vintage Retrospect, where I talk all things vintage space.
You know, it's a lot.
Shameless plug.
Now, I did hear a rumor recently that they're building a rocket that's going to be able to hold up to 100 people. I'm not sure when that's supposed to be ready, but it is either an idea they're working on, that they're working towards, but it's going to be able to either carry payloads or carry people at the same time. Going to be able to carry up to 100 people. That is what I heard recently.
That's got to be Starship, right?
It was Starship,
Starship.
like
Did they
6 years ago. They
shrink
keep
it?
shrinking the crew size down. I believe
shame.
now they're saying 35. No, wait. No, that's 65 tons to low Earth orbit now. They're lowering the tonnage of like uncrewed capacity. It's getting ridiculous. But that's how it goes usually. They're not having a lot of success for what they're claiming they're going to lift, so looks like they're making some cuts.
A lot of big dreams that they have that they got to work towards.
It's not gonna be doing very well with their IPO when they do that either, because they were counting on Starship to launch hundreds a pop for Starlink, and of course these data centers in space. But if that tonnage gets less and less and less, they're not going to be able to pull this off.
Well, I think that's why they're doing the data centers. I think that's their money idea. In order to start an IPO, to get shareholders' attention, shareholders are only interested in money. They want to know that money's coming in consistently. So data centers, which are the big talk of the town right now, nobody wants them down here. We put them up there. That is a constant flow of money. That is something that is going to grab shareholders' eyes and make them want it. And so I think that's the main reason that they're going towards data centers up in space. I think.
Speaking of those, where did I need to ask the shareholders, where do you think the actual profits are going to come from Is it going to, like, who's buying AI?
Me.
That's a problem.
I want it. Give me AI. All of it.
That concerns me about the IPOs. But who's buying AI? Nobody likes AI. Unless it's like
don't.
some companies.
I mean, if I want to say I'm mixed on this because like, I want to say, if you got to put it somewhere, space is almost infinite, but at the same time, you got to go up there and repair it and everything, and
But the
it's not gonna
environmental
waste
hazards.
water. Yeah, that
Yes.
too.
The environmental hazards of doing it here on Earth are negated by putting it in space.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
It's
But it creates
darned if
another
you do,
problem.
darned if you don't. Yeah.
Still, it transfers a problem, though, to now low Earth orbit being completely plummeted with.
It's already cluttered.
But, it's like, we already did the damage.
It's like we're
Yeah,
creating
finish
a
the job.
junkyard. Like they've already kind of dumped this one, so now they're just gonna. I see
Oh,
Wall-E.
yeah, moving
I see
on to the
Wall-E a
next
lot.
one.
Yeah, like they filled it up here, so they're gonna fill it up there.
Yeah.
And it's already cluttered, and now they're gonna put data centers out, and they're launching even more satellites and opening it up to other companies that need to launch stuff up. I just see a big mess happening.
Yeah.
And I don't see anyone coming up with an idea on how to recycle it or clean it. I see them putting things out there, but I've not seen anybody's ideas on how to, like, a continuous flow of clean and, you
Yeah.
get what I'm saying.
I feel sorry for the return capsules that have to come back from like interplanetary missions. Once like medium Earth orbit gets flooded, and then you've got the Kessler effect. Now these return capsules, remember these trajectories are set for a long time ago. So when they come back, are they going to have collision avoidance with these things?
Is it going to be like the movie Gravity?
It's going to be like that.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yikes.
And I don't know if they're thinking about these long-term things. I think
They
they're so
are.
excited about their great ideas and getting to
It's all short
to a planet that's already dead. I don't quite get that. Why are you going to leave a planet that's alive and luscious and beautiful to go to a dead planet? Don't quite get that one. But they get all these big ideas, and I think they get ahead of themselves a lot.
Yeah, it's short-term thinking. That's how it usually works. And again, have to please the shareholders. That's what it's all about.
Long term.
Speaking
And
of
everything
shareholders, video games.
Yes.
Oh man, don't spoil it. I had a good intro and everything. Oh well.
All right, do your intro.
All right.
No,
so-
do the intro. I want to hear
Okay.
it.
Be great.
All right. Okay. So, this was announced a few months ago, and people have been talking about it ever since. And I'm of course talking about Star Fox for the Switch 2. It is gorgeous, and yes, I still collect physical media. Looking at you, Sony. But
Yes.
but that's a conversation for another day.
It is.
Okay. Otherwise, I'll break the desk. Anyways, so this game, oh man, it is gorgeous. It's a remake of Star Fox 64 yet again. They had one in 2011, but it's a rail shooter as well as a dogfighter, and you can feel the detail, the love and detail of everything that they put into this game. You can see the R-wing go down near the water and the water rippling with it, and it is just a gamer's dream, and I'd like to say a space fan's dream. You could just go in there and just fall in love with it. Even if the game was paused, you could just love the detail of everything that's in it.
The game has planets, so we at least got that box checked.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what console does that game go on?
Switch 2.
Switch 2?
Oh yeah.
Now, for
It's a
anybody
Nintendo.
who doesn't know about games too much, would you compare that game to? Is it more like, I'm going to take the broad term of the games that most people know about. Well, you got Sonic the Hedgehog, you got
My favorite.
Mario. What game would you compare that to?
Well, it's called a rail shooter, meaning that it goes in a set path, and you have to dodge obstacles and shoot things out of your way. I'd like to say,
Ooh, kind of like
The
what's
driving
the one
game.
with the,
kind of.
it's the first original game, the space little...
Asteroids?
What's
I
the
love
name
Asteroids.
of it? I'm stumbling here, but...
I think you're talking about Asteroids.
It's not called Asteroids. It's from the 80s.
Galaga?
Yes, Galaga.
Gotcha.
So you're reminding me of Galaga, how you're saying the
Kind
name
of.
works.
Think of that in a 3D perspective. It started on the Super Nintendo, which was lots of polygons, and then they made a sequel for the Nintendo 64, And then they made another remake of it for the Nintendo 3DS in 2011, something I bought in high school. And now they made another one with fully remade graphics, and it is just, like I said, I can't gush about it enough. It is gorgeous.
Yeah.
You ever see Fantastic Mr. Fox? It kind of looks like that, but it's even more gorgeous than that. So
Sounds like a good game. Sounds
it
fun.
is.
I didn't know this game came out. This explains why Mario Galaxy, the movie that just came out 2 months ago, had Star Fox in it.
Yeah, I mean,
Because there was no other reason for him to be in that film.
that is true.
I
That
don't know.
I love fan service, but that movie, man, that is just filled to the brim with fan service. Not enough room for plot. Like it needed an extra half hour. But
That's what I'm
It could have
seeing a
done with
lot
some
lately.
minions.
More for money filling and less genuineness. Like even in games and movies, it feels like they're losing the plot and about everything lately.
I will say this though: if this game hopefully does well, I can see them using the engine of this game for a sequel to it, which hopefully hopefully happens because I love this series and.
So you
Yeah,
definitely
it
wanna
has.
see
It's been a
it.
while since we've had an original one, so
Hmm.
I want to say Star Fox Zero for the Wii U. I didn't play that one, or I GameFlyed it once. Yes, I still use GameFly. Looking at you, Sony, again. But either way, this game's gorgeous. You gotta look at it. Even just a review. I mean, you'll just be like, wow, this is great. I only like to play this, and to be even more of a weirdo than I already am, I only like to play this at night, where in the dark, where everything is dark. You only see the TV, and because it fully immerses you in the game. I can't stress this enough. This game is gorgeous.
Oh, I
I'd
love
marry it
that.
if I could. But no.
Speaking of gorgeous things, we have a brand new, beautiful set thanks to our director, Chad.
Yay, that's so good.
You want to give us a bit of a tour?
He built everything.
Of course. So I need people in the comments to throw in there how much do you think we spent on the studio? We're going to feature the closest comment on our next show. But I'm going to kind of quickly go through it. We've got a modified desk. I took basically a boring desk because you're either paying a few hundred for a desk and it skips to 65,000 for like an actual news anchor desk. So I thought, why don't I like turn this into a transformer and modify it? So I did that. Got nice acrylic here, some glow trickery, and of course the columns is what I've called them. They are modular. So if we have more people on the show, we just add columns.
Alden Collins.
I like
Yeah.
how they look like Star Trek walls.
And yeah, it reminds me of the Death Star right here. I like hexagons objectively, so this is not me getting on the,
Well, that's actually
the
perfect
trend
for
of
space.
hexagons that
Well-
we see in.
Geometry.
There's a YouTuber that says hexagons are the bestagons.
Yeah, that's true actually. So
That's
it's
actually
sacred
cool.
geometry.
I can see
They're
it.
everywhere in space, actually. In
But
the
yeah,
oceans are-
you guys can't see this in the frame, but in the ceiling we have a status light. I'm afraid to touch the cameras to show that, but in another After Dark, we'll take a look at that. But we've got lighting configurations right now. We have the blue on the right, left purple. Doesn't get any more simpler than that. This part here, I have not personally seen anybody do this, unless they were CNN or NBC or something very high end. But as far as people on YouTube, no one, I've never seen anybody do something like this. I will not explain how this works because it is magic, and that is not my forte.
Magic
I
is
was just about to
not our
ask
forte.
how you did the lights there right before you said.
Yeah.
I'm gonna explain.
Yeah. We'll explain
They
after.
look so good. I don't see where you put the blue lights in.
So yeah, this is my gift to everybody who's watched our show in the past. I really didn't like the direction that the studio thing was going for. Season 2 was in 2025, and I didn't like how the studio changed each episode. Same thing this year. Every episode, the layout would change, the table would be turned a different way, and there was just no consistency. With this, it's fixed, and it's kind of a set it and forget it. So yeah, I love it. I hope you love it. And we just want to continue to do great things for the audience and improve our show. So with that said, Skylar, you said you had some cool project you're working on, and the reason why you're moving to Texas. Kind of explain, how it's going on over there, and if you've gotten bitten by a scorpion yet.
Honestly, other than like the potential heat stroke, I haven't faced any danger yet. I'm from like the mountains in New York, so I'm not used to it being more than 90 degrees for one day straight. We get like one hot day a year up there, and then the rest it's pretty cold. But yeah, I came down here to pursue my graduate degree, and my thesis is going to be on cosmology. I'm going to be studying the evolution of elements in the early universe. So pretty excited about that. It's going to be a lot of coding, so lots of headaches, lots of late nights. Can't wait. Yeah, it's really great campus, really cool place, and I'm excited to, be pursuing my dreams.
Yeah, glad to hear it. So when you say it's kind of a nightmare, what makes it, kind of hard and a nightmare? Is it because you can't find something? Is like some of the math, is just not, the equal sign is just not satisfying you?
So a lot of the issues we run with in cosmology is mostly the fact that it's a lot of like guesswork. We can only see so far back into the universe until we run into issues like the CMB or the Planck time. Excuse me. There are certain things that we just can never know because we can never directly observe them. So a lot of the stuff that I have to do is look at what our current observations are and kind of reverse engineer that. I gotta take the beginning of the universe and what we can see, too much time after the beginning of the universe to where anything could change. And I gotta find a weird like middle point. So I have to, how do I word this? I have to figure out how elements form, and I have to figure out how they form in the way that it is correct for modern observations. So a lot of trial and error, a lot of throwing things at the wall and seeing what can stick. So that's kind of where the nightmarish part comes from.
Yes, Neil deGrasse Tyson would approve of that research because as science evolves, some thinking is invalidated, and I do like what you're doing, so that's really cool.
That's awesome.
All right. Before we wrap, and this After Dark up, is there any last second grab bag items?
Starbucks, those
Starbucks. Pull out of SpaceX stock as soon as you can.
Yeah.
This is my advice.
Can I move this? It's like in front of my face. My chin was like impaled on it.
All right.
Yep.
We're going to see you next month. And my name is Chad, the executive producer of Orbital Edge, and sitting next to me is Nathan, our new correspondent. And then we've got Jacob, our host, and Spaceflight correspondent, Randy, and Kevin, our director in the back.
Come on, Kevin.
Get him,
the
Kev.
camera.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
There's Kevin.
And last but not least, Skylar, all the way from Texas now.
He's the smartest one of the bunch.
For sure.
All right.
Yeah.
See you next month.
Bye.
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 That was good. That was
It's a
great.
wrap.
Yay.
Okay. Very good.
High fives, everybody. Teamwork. Teamwork. Teamwork.
We wouldn't have been able to do that at that place.
No, not at all.
Mm.